For starters, I don't care what time of year it is. I will always want to smell like vanilla of some sort. I don't care what kind of day, time, season. I'm always going to want to smell like vanilla at some point. So I have a perfect summer vanilla scented routine that I think is going to do wonders. If you guys are interested in smelling edible, then you're going to want to stay tuned. Literally perfect. It's 90 degrees outside right now. I don't care, I'm cozy and I am relaxed. And I thought I'd come on here and make you guys cozy and relaxed too, no matter what time of day it is, no matter how hot outside it is, no matter what season it is. This video is all about comfort, relaxation, and self-care. So you guys saw me making my vanilla, oh, I hate when these things come out. You guys saw me making my vanilla tea. This was all in prep, and I kind of like doing that before I start these videos. Let me know if you guys enjoy that, because I kind of want to start to do like little recipes at the beginning of these like videos that I do. But anyways, you guys saw me make my vanilla tea, and I went ahead and lit my candle so that that's going, so that all the vibes are here for this relaxing video. But I made vanilla tea only because this entire video, if you couldn't tell from the title of the video, this entire video is about a relaxing self-care routine, but a vanilla edition. So I have all my products together. Gonna kind of talk you through sort of like my shower routine, just kind of smell good routine for how I stay fresh all day long, but vanilla edition. So let's go ahead and get started. But before we do that, I probably should have done this at the beginning of the video, but my name's Doria. Hello. If you guys are new to my channel, I create lifestyle and self-care content, so if that is of interest to you guys, please be sure to hit the like button down below and consider subscribing if you guys want to see all of my upcoming videos, particularly related to self-care. So please be sure again to hit the like button down below, consider subscribing, and let's go ahead and get into the video. For starters, I don't care what time of year it is. I will always want to smell like vanilla of some sort. I don't care what kind of day, time, season. I'm always going to want to smell like vanilla at some point. I know for me specifically, I always thought vanilla was only for like the fall and the winter months, which yes, that's when it like really shines. You want to smell as gourmandish as possible. Like you want to smell like a baked good. But what about the spring and like the summer? I have a solution for you. I have a perfect summer vanilla scented routine that I think is gonna do wonders. So if you guys are interested in vanilla scents, if you guys are interested in smelling like gourmandish, if you guys are interested in smelling edible, then you're gonna wanna stay tuned. All right, so I'm gonna kind of break this off into like different segments. First of which is gonna be the products that I use whenever I am in the shower. Second is going to be the products that I use post-shower. And then the third is my fragrances that I'm gonna use for after I have moisturized and all that good stuff. all of this is just gonna be vanilla scented, themed, whatever. All of this is gonna be vanilla scented or just like themed, so follow along. You don't have to have every single product. These are just all the products that I use to kind of amplify the scent of vanilla with anything that accompanies it. And it keeps me smelling fresh all day long. And the more I build on the vanilla scent, the more I stay fresh all day long. So let's go ahead and get started. Not to talk too much, but I put this little long sleeve number on just because it kind of gave me a little bit of comfy vibe. Plus, it kind of reminded me of like vanilla ice cream. I hope you guys appreciate my efforts of having this long sleeve number on. It's 90 degrees outside, but I wanted to kind of fit the vibe of the vanilla-ness in this video. So let me start off with shower products. And this is mostly about smelling good all day long, and that doesn't necessarily have to do with the vanilla scent. So I'm going to show you guys what I use for feminine care first and foremost. It's not all the products that I use, but this is one that reigns true and that I've tried recently and I really, really enjoyed, especially in the hot summer months. So she's it, okay? And the first thing that I'm talking about is this girl right here. She is a PhD boric acid foam wash. I don't know why I'm calling it a she, but she does the work. So this, I actually, like I said, this is something new that I did pick up and decided to try, and I'll link it down below. I picked it up from Amazon. I saw this randomly scrolling on Pinterest one day and I decided to pick it up. If you guys are familiar at all with any kind of regular feminine self-care practice, boric acid is something that really has changed the game for me, and I think for a lot of people. First, I started with the suppositories, which looks something like this. I wanted something that I could use more like on a daily basis, and I decided to try this out, like I said, and it definitely does exactly what boric acid is supposed to do, but I think it's a lot easier to kind of incorporate, and it should only be used on a daily basis. The suppositories should not be, but this I have decided to really, implement into my daily summer self-care routine. Not just summer, but just any day, but summer specifically, and it has really just like done wonders. So if you guys are interested in picking this up, like I said, I'll leave a link to this down below. You can pick it up on Amazon. It's a very light scent, but it does exactly what the boric acid suppositories do. If you want to take it a step further, feel free to use this accompanied with the boric acid suppositories. With the boric acid suppositories, only use the suppositories with what is recommended on the back of the box. This is perfect for daily use. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, secondly, after I've already done my feminine routine, gotten that out of the way, I do kind of usually follow up with a body wash, and keeping things simple because I do kind of layer different body washes for different purposes. But for the sake of this video, I will follow up with the body wash, and I'll typically use, for this vanilla scent, I love the coconut and vanilla from Native, and I'm not going to show you, I actually might show you guys a bottle. This is like a travel size bottle because I haven't committed to buying the full size bottle yet, but I do love this scent because it's light, and since I'm layering a lot, I don't want it to be overpowered with the vanilla scent, and I think it adds that extra bit of like oomph of summerness with the coconut in it. But don't make fun of the bottle. I've had it for a minute for whenever I am traveling, so it kind of got a little bit stained, but that's okay, you guys get the picture. This is the bottle that I'm talking about, is the Native coconut and vanilla scent, and it has just like this, like I said, it has a very nice light vanilla scent, but also with the mix of the coconut, it makes it super summery and sort of tropical a bit, so I think it adds a little bit of that summertime feel without feeling too heavy on the vanilla scent and still light enough to wear during the summer months. But I'll typically go in, lather up with this, and make sure that I get it all over my body using either a loofah or my African nut sponge just to kind of exfoliate a little bit. And once I'm done with this, I will follow up with the Dove brown sugar and coconut butter. So I will pair these two together for the maximum amount of vanilla smells or scents whenever I am in the shower, and it creates a very relaxing experience. Sometimes I'll go in with this first, but I usually use this just as a buffer because I think that's what it is. It's like a body polish is what it says, an exfoliating body polish. So I'll go in with this first, and after I have rinsed all of this off, I will go in with the Dove body polish just to finish polishing my body off, exfoliating a bit, and then this kind of leaves a little bit more of a lasting scent on my body. But with these two together, I think that after I get out of the shower, you know how sometimes you get out of the shower and you put a really nice smelling body wash on, and as soon as you get out, it like kind of evaporates. I do not feel like this with these two. Whether I'm using this separately and this separately, or even together, they will stay, which I really appreciate when it comes to layering some of my scents. So both of these together, totally killer. Actually, let me show you guys the inside of this. It's like almost gone, but I do want to show you guys the texture sort of. This is what the interior of the can looks like. It's got kind of like a whipped feel to it, which doesn't feel super heavy on my skin. There are some exfoliators that I use that are a bit heavier just to kind of remove like every bit of dead skin that I can remove. But this I like because it's nice and light, and it kind of has like a body butter whip texture to it, but it has enough of an exfoliating feel to it, or grit, that kind of does remove some of the dead skin, but also smells delightful and it sticks to the skin. I love, love, love Dove products. Oops. Okay. This is the texture of it on my finger, and like I said, it's got kind of like a very nice like light feel to it, and it almost kind of feels like a bit of a body butter, and it just layers on like that. You use the water obviously, and then it just kind of nicely melts into your skin. So this is what it looks like. If you guys can see, I'm trying to show you guys the texture, but it does have the exfoliating products in it, and it just it makes me want to take a shower right now. Okay, so we're basically done with the shower products and what I use in the shower for a very simple, easy to achieve, nice, fresh smelling vanilla scent, as well as my feminine care that keeps me as fresh as long as possible. Now we're going to go into the moisturizing part of this video for my post-shower routine. Sorry, I had to wipe that off, but it still smells my skin. Okay, post-shower, always want to use your deodorant, of course. And it matters obviously which deodorant you use. I choose to use typically aluminum-free deodorants, which I think that's the wave everybody is on right now. And one of the ones that I enjoy, which accompanies with this bad boy right here, is the Native Coconut and Vanilla deodorant. And again, I have this in a travel size because I have not committed to buying the full size just yet, but I do like how this performs on my skin. Apologies for my nails. They're not looking very good right now. I do typically use this whenever I do want a nice vanilla scent, or whenever I am kind of layering to achieve a vanilla scent. It keeps me fresh pretty long, and it's like a really tiny stick. But it has lasted for a while in my travel bag. But one of the things that I like about this deodorant, one, it's aluminum free, but also it keeps me fresh all day. At the end of the day, I'm not even joking, at the end of the day, I still smell this on my skin. And I think it also helps in aiding in the building of the vanilla scent, but also keeping me fresh all day long, and it doesn't irritate my skin. And one of the things I found with aluminum deodorants, or aluminum-free deodorants, excuse me, I think we all know, and I think it kind of goes without saying, that sometimes it's like a little bit of a detox period. So if you're used to using aluminum deodorants, this might not be the same case with you, but if you're starting out with using aluminum-free deodorants or you haven't really tried it just yet, Native is one that I will recommend because I think that it has really great quality. This is not sponsored, by the way. However, if somebody from Native does see this video and wants to partner with me, my email is down in the description box below. If you are new to this, then I think that this is kind of a good transition deodorant. It is a little bit pricey for some of the aluminum-free deodorants on the market, but I do find that this works really well on my skin. It works really well with my pH, and it just kind of helps me ease into the aluminum-free deodorant side of things. So love, love, love this, and I think, again, it pairs perfectly with the coconut and vanilla scent. It pairs perfectly if you are trying to achieve literally an all-over vanilla scent. So I had to throw this in there as part of my post-shower routine for this vanilla-scented kind of self-care routine. Okay, so after I have applied my deodorant, which is like one of the first things that I do after I get out, I move into the whole moisturization of my body. And one of the things that I have learned, as you guys have heard me say throughout this video, is layering, layering, layering. And layering is so important because if you really want to amplify like the scent profile that you're wearing for the day or that you've chosen for the day, make sure that you're choosing products that are going to match whatever that profile is. So if you want to have like a peach scent for the day, you want to make sure that you're layering it with anything that has any peach scents, from your shower routine to your fragrances that you're pairing it with. Everything in between kind of needs to match the scent profile so that it's amplified and that it can kind of last throughout the day. A lot of times I feel like people's scent wears off or it doesn't last as quickly, either because you're picking one scent, you're picking one thing to choose from that could just like be your perfume or your body wash, and it doesn't last, and everything else you've layered it with doesn't really smell the exact same, or like I said, everything else you've layered it with has these like varying scent profiles. So you really want to hone in on what that specific scent is going to be and stick to that. That leads me into my next point, which is the moisturization part of my routine. So after I've done everything from everything in the shower to my deodorant choice, I'm going to move into my lotion. So I will go in with my EOS vanilla and cashmere lotion, which this stuff, you guys, everybody knows about this stuff, I feel like, but I'm going to reiterate it. This stuff smells amazing, and it smells like a warm hug or a cool hug if you're doing this in the summertime. So first time I tried this, used this on my skin, I could not stop smelling it. I used it like on my hands and I could not stop smelling that scent. So I had to go back and actually purchase it. And when I got it, I feel like this is one of the best investments that I've ever chosen, because vanilla is a scent that I typically use on, if not a daily basis, at night at least, a weekly basis. And this stuff has so many properties that I really enjoy about it, and it keeps my skin moisturized and the scent of vanilla actually on my skin. So for starters, it does have shea butter, and it's a 24-hour moisture body lotion with instantly moisturizing shea oil and lasting protection shea butter that basically absorbs into your body for a very silky and smooth feeling. And I can guarantee or assure you that this stuff definitely leaves your skin feeling very, very soft. One of the things I look for in my deodorants is to make sure that it has water in it, but that it's not like super water based. It doesn't feel super watery. If you guys have ever had a lotion that just feels like it just like is like water on your skin, don't use that. Use something that's going to feel rich on your skin and has the butters, oils, whatever it is. It really fits best with your skin or really melts into your skin the way that you need it to. And I found that this has everything it is that I need to make sure that my skin is 1, moisturized, 2, smooth and soft, and 3, make sure that the scents last. So this is vanilla cashmere. Again, to go with the scent profile of this video, I'm going to go ahead and layer with the vanilla cashmere. This is not a lotion I use every single day. I typically stick with an unscented lotion just so I can layer with other products that are going to amplify the scent that I've chosen. But for this particular video, this one does the job, and it's the vanilla cashmere scent. So it does stay in line with the scent profile that I'm going with in this video. It feels amazing. It leaves my skin feeling nice and smooth, and I feel like it's one of those things that I can just use this lotion and be done. I would go in, typically layer with this lotion, and then once I've done that, I do not stop there. I will kind of go in to kind of keep up again. We're thinking here. Kind of keep up again. We want to make sure that we're building. With the coconut and vanilla scent from Native, I'm going to keep up with that scent profile as well. And I'll go in with this body butter from Charlie. I don't know where you could probably get this. My sister actually got this for me in Hawaii, but I'm sure they have a website. I'll try to link it down below if I can find it. Anything that kind of keeps up with the scent profile, which in this case, this is the coconut vanilla. And this is a body butter that still has the oils and the richness that I need on my skin to make sure that my skin stays smooth and supple, but also the scent is basically like infused into my body. So I will go in with a little bit of this only because it is the summertime and I don't want to step outside and this like melts off my skin. So I'll go in with a little bit of this, and let me show you guys the texture of it. And this is what it looks like. And I'll just apply a little bit onto my skin after I use the lotion. And it just kind of applies like that, just to kind of lock in a little bit of that extra moisture and amplify the vanilla scent as well. So I will follow up with that after I've done the EOS moisturizer. And this just kind of pulls it all together, I think, and it just creates some nice space and locks in everything that I did in the shower. So these two together, absolute heaven. Once I have finished with that, and this goes back to the smelling good all day. Once I finish up with the lotion and the body butter, I know this probably seems like overkill, but to me, it definitely helps. I will go in with my vitamin E oil, because one of the things that I want is after I have done all the work in the shower and after the shower, you don't want your scent to just go away. You want it to last for a good few hours. And when I use anything like an oil to lock in the moisture, or like Vaseline to kind of apply to your pulse points, I find that it makes the scent last a lot longer throughout the day, and I can smell myself in a good way. And the scent that I've chosen basically all day long. So I'll go in, this is the vitamin E oil from Trader Joe's. You can choose any oil that works best for your skin, but just to kind of like lock in everything. And you might not necessarily have to do this if you've already applied like a body butter, But just to kind of keep layering and make sure that my scent does stay as long as possible, or my perfumes really do stay as long as possible, I will go in with an oil or something to kind of bind it all together, and just to keep the moisture in my skin, because you never want to apply fragrances to dry, cracky, ashy skin. Please do not do that. So moisturize, 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 but moisturize with your scent profile as well. So I will go in with this, like I said, just to kind of lock all that moisture in, or you can do the Vaseline route as well. And this definitely keeps my skin nice and soft throughout the day. I don't feel like it just melts off my skin. It kind of absorbs in nicely, and it definitely penetrates every area of my body. And I think that it keeps my skin nice and smooth, but also adds a little bit of a shine. So super nice to add in a little bit of extra moisturizer and something that binds it all together so that you don't lose your hard work. So we are basically done with the post-shower routine and the moisturization of it all. So we've gone through shower routine, post-shower. Now we're moving into fragrances of this video. After I've done everything to get my scent nice and locked in, I'm gonna go ahead and amplify it and just kind of finish it off. So this is like the icing, the vanilla icing on top of the cake. So if I actually don't use this body butter, I will go in sometimes with the Vaseline Cocoa Radiant Body Oil. And excuse the tape on here, I use this whenever I'm traveling sometimes and I don't want this spilling all over my bag, but I'll go in with this for a little bit of an extra shine as well. I think that it keeps up with the scent profile of vanilla, or just kind of like that cocoa-ish, gourmandish kind of vanilla-ish scent. But it also adds a little bit of a shine, so it just depends. I might not use the coconut vanilla body butter because I feel like it might be too heavy and want to keep it light, especially in the summer. So I might do it with that coconut, with that cocoa radiant oil, just to kind of keep a little bit more of a shine and a little bit of extra moisture. After I've done that, this is when the fun part comes, and I love, love, love a nice fragrance. So I'm going to show you what fragrances I use to kind of layer specifically for the summer. This can kind of be used a little bit interchangeably for like fall and winter, but for the summer months, I'm going to show you guys what it is that I use just to kind of finish it all off. So first things first, which this is almost empty. If you guys can't tell, I'm a vanilla girl. I'm like obsessed with the scent. I'm obsessed with the scent, and I feel like it just, I want to be cozy no matter what time of year it is, and vanilla just does that for me. And there's so many different types of vanilla scents that fit in with like literally each season. So you don't have to feel like you have to wait until the fall or the winter to smell like edible. Basically, you can do it all year long. First things first, it's the vanilla perfume from Solo Notes, which if you guys cannot tell, it's basically empty. I use it day and night. I love this scent. It kind of smells just a tad bit artificial, but that's okay because I want to make sure this vanilla scent goes basically stupid on my body. And I will layer with a little bit of that, but this is where the summer part comes in. This very iconic bottle, as you guys can see in my hand, is the Sol de Janeiro Cheirosa 62 scent. Everybody knows this scent. It's the salted caramel and pistachio, but it has hints of vanilla in it as well. And it keeps it smelling summery and fresh, but also keep you kind of smelling like, again, vanilla-ish and kind of cozy. So I think it's like the perfect mix, and however this was mixed together, whoever the perfumer is on this, job well done, because it keeps the whole aspect of vanilla and coziness mixed with summerish and still smelling like outside freshness, like all in one bottle. So layer, layer, layer with this. As you guys can see, this is like the travel size, but I'm like not even almost out, but I spray this so much. I spray it in my hair, all over my body. And you can also travel with this. And one thing that I do whenever I do use this is pack this with me, because it is a body mist. It doesn't last as long, but whenever I am out and about, I just spritz this on again and I smell like the vanilla scent that I initially was going for. So this is a perfect find for the vanilla scent in the summertime. So I would definitely pick this up. If you guys want to keep up with the vanilla mix, but still like find something that's a little bit more summery and not too heavy for the season. Okay, so tying this out, that was kind of like the daytime portion. Not really daytime portion, but these are like the scents that I use in the daytime, specifically this. But if you want to kind of transition to the nighttime, I'm going to show you guys what I might use that still kind of keeps it a little bit summery, but still heavy on the vanilla scent. The Philosophy Fresh Cream and Warm Cashmere. I'm pretty sure everybody knows what this is as well. I have the little baby size, but I really love this stuff and I'm thinking about getting it in the full size, hopefully soon. But I love this stuff, especially for the nighttime, because it has a bit of a cozier scent to it without feeling like too heavy. It's definitely light enough and it kind of pairs well with the EOS vanilla and cashmere scent. So both of these have the cashmere profile to it and just kind of sets everything off. The last one is going to be this ambery vanilla scent that I have from Dossier. This is supposed to mimic the YSL Black Opium scent. And as you can see, I again am almost out. I am almost out of everything. But I do like the scent for the evening because it is nice and light and it still smells vanilla-y, but very sexy and kind of cozy. So I will wear this typically in the evenings if I'm transitioning from the daytime to the evenings, just to kind of keep that vanilla scent going. Small enough, again, to travel with, but it does have like a little bit of a fruity undertone to it. And it's got like jasmine, orange blossom, patchouli, vanilla, pink pepper, all that good stuff in it. So some of the notes that are in it definitely pair well still with the summertime without feeling too gourmandish and too heavy on the vanilla scent. And it's still light enough to wear it during the summers. So that is basically it for my vanilla scented themed self-care routine. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys enjoyed the walkthrough of the stuff that I use as opposed to me actually showing you guys in action whenever I'm actually using it. I kind of enjoyed this a little bit more. I was able to talk through it more in depth without feeling like I'm having to race against time with like B-roll footage and a voiceover. So let me know if you guys enjoyed this style of filming down below. I know that this was so vanilla, but vanilla in a very good way. Let me know what your favorite scent profile is for the summer. Leave it down below in the comments, and let me know if you guys are interested in seeing any other scent profile routines, or if you guys want any kind of seasonal scent routines. Let me know that down below as well. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, please be sure to leave a like down below and consider subscribing. To my new and returning subscribers, thank you guys so much for the support. You guys do not know how much that means to me. And please be sure to share this video with anybody you think might like it or would like to be a part of this little self-care channel. We are all supportive over here. I will catch you guys in the next video. I hope you guys remember to stay safe and take care of yourself and realize that your self-care routine should be a very top priority for you, and I hope that I'm able to help you guys a little bit through that journey in that process. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.